Coming at you from the OLR podcast studio.
It's really more of a basement.
Coming to you from the OLR basement studio.
But it's still a podcast.
Coming to you from the podcast basement studio.
Yeah, but you still need to say OLR.
Coming to you from the OLR podcast basement studio.
Oh, that's way too many words.
Coming at you.
That's not enough. You still need to say OLR.
Let's just start. It's OLR.
Can you hear that? He froze on me. Did you freeze on me? He's back.
Are we doing it live?
We're live right now.
Hello, podcast listeners.
They can hear
Boy,
you.
DK.
You're not here. DK's not here. So for everybody that's wondering why DK sounds like he's on the phone, he's on the phone. But unlike the last time we did this, we can see each other eye to eye. We're looking each other eye to eye this time.
Sexier than damn socks on a rooster.
Here we are in the middle of 2021, FaceTiming. Who'd have thunk it? Who'd have thunk it?
Not me.
Not
Not
this
me.
guy. Not this guy.
Look at us.
Look at us.
Look
Your
at
shirt even
us.
says straight. I don't believe it, but it does.
Right?
Oh,
They don't say. Yeah. You better ask around.
what's that last? What's that four-letter word that starts with H? Gay. Oh, it's
Cash,
five of them.
straight cash, homie.
Homo. Yep.
Got gay quick on this show, didn't it?
Always does.
You went there. Brandon Cooper told me that I was a terrible parent for telling my child
Yep.
to
Yep.
ask his mama.
Stop right there. You right there.
To ask his mama how gay I was.
That's pretty funny though. And sometimes you got to let your own kids know.
He didn't get two little brothers for get daddy being a little promiscuous.
You know, he's not an only child for a reason.
Hell no.
No.
Got to have a hobby.
Yeah.
I got a lot of them.
Yeah. One of them is making babies.
Hell,
Yeah. What else can you say?
I can think of worse things to do.
Why? Well, not many, but one or two. Make
You've only done it one last time with me. You let it slip up one more time, well, buddy, you'll be in the same boat.
Well, I'm not going to let it slip up one more time. I planned those two. I don't plan on another one.
The best ones are not playing.
Well, I hear you.
Unless there was somebody else, that kind of sucks. I bet.
I don't know about that.
Like not your wife.
Yeah.
I imagine that would suck pretty bad.
Well, that would probably be the worst type of unplanned one.
A little hard to explain that one around the old campfire, ain't it?
That's not the conversation you want to have when you're sitting around the campfire. Oh, by the way, honey, how was your day? Well, COVID test come back negative, but the pregnancy test come back positive.
What pregnancy test?
What? What?
Well, there's a Lisa I need to tell you about.
Damn it. What you been doing?
Jennifer.
Where you been?
Been in North Carolina.
Why? You went to see the Tar Heels? Did you enroll at UNC Chapel Hill?
I'm on the golf team at North Carolina State with J.R. Smith,
I knew it.
35-year-old NBA player.
I knew it.
I'm a hell of a golfer. I don't know if you know that about me.
Well, I've heard that about you.
I ride the cart like nobody's business.
I fell out of a cart one time and run over myself. I thought I was going to be cool and wasn't even drunk. I thought I was going to be cool and lean out and pick the ball up as I was just going down the fairway. Went ahead and I leaned out. I went to grab the handrail or the thing that holds the roof up. I missed it when I just tumbled out and got run over.
Well,
yeah,
I'd love to see that, really.
It was pretty funny. It It happened to me and I still laughed real hard at it.
It'd been funny as shit if the person behind you would have not seen it, been overlooking, and just come out and trampled you too. That'd be the only way the story'd been even better.
Hit me with that dunk.
Yeah. There was one guy a long time ago on a company golf tournament, and I didn't know. I was kind of a young man still.
Yeah.
In the world of the way at the company there, and I said, man, I've never played golf without drinking beer. And there was a friend of mine who's a little older and more wiser. He said, hey, no, dude. He said, all you got to do is get a little vodka and put it in a Gatorade. They never know.
Yeah.
You can smell beer. You can't smell vodka until the end of the day when you play 18 holes of golf and was going, "Hey man, where the F you at, dude?"
Yeah, you can't smell it. You maybe can't smell it, but you can always sense it's been there. You know what I mean?
Well, you know,
It leaves its traces around other ways.
after your lips are bright red off
Oh,
the
yeah.
six Gatorade you drank, your tongue looks like Demolition Axe and Smash from the 80s.
They said that boy's hydrated as shit.
He drinking. He been drinking.
He been drinking all day.
Been drinking, boy.
You know.
No, I didn't see. You know what I seen about North Carolina? Nothing. I went, done my work, and I went straight to the hotel.
Oh yeah, did you drive or fly?
I flew to Raleigh
Mm-hmm.
and drove to Fayetteville.
Mm-hmm.
Then drove back to Raleigh last night and stayed. So I stayed in Fayetteville night one, Raleigh last night, and I drove back into Cookeville today. Just had set my bags down. I said, Lindsay said, "Are you going to do a podcast?" And I said, "No, I hadn't seen my family all week." I said, "But I would like to do a call in."
Yeah.
So I set my phone. I set my bags down. I kissed my kids on the forehead. Then you were FaceTime me. I said, "Hey, honey, I'm around the building to do a podcast." I said, "It's better if I do it in the building, not
In the house.
there."
Yeah.
But it cuts out at least 30 minutes of my time.
Oh yeah. Yeah.
Not driving.
Oh yeah. You mean here? I thought you meant inside your house.
No, I mean, I haven't even seen Waylon yet. He's probably, you know, they don't tell him what he's doing up there, doing whatever 14-year-olds do in their room locked up.
You know, with the lights down low and the internet on and the phone in your face.
Don't take us somewhere you don't need to go, baby. Oh, we freeze up again?
Nope, tricked you.
Oh, okay.
Tricked you.
I'm on this new badass 5G internet. Twin Lakes.
Oh yeah. Yeah.
Twin Lakes hooked us up, man.
Yeah, I've got that 5G. You know what it doesn't do? Anything.
What?
It locks up all the time. 5G ain't worth a shit as far as I can tell.
Listen, Brandon, because you got that stupid ass North Central over there, baby. You ain't got this Twin Lakes. You ain't got this Brandon Howell internet.
I've got US Cellular 5G is where I get it. My North Central don't have.
US Cellular expired. I don't know if you got that memo. It's
I
AT&T now. It's AT&T.
I didn't know that.
We're now dinosaurs with our US Cellular coverage.
Holy shit.
Remember when Verizon started kicking rocks about 5 years ago?
Yeah.
And US Cellular took over. It's AT&T. It's an AT&T world now. We're just living in it.
Huh. I didn't know.
Our US Cellular is of the past.
I didn't know. My bill still says US Cellular.
Yeah, but your service sucks.
Yeah, it's awful. It's absolutely awful. Yeah.
So,
Well, tell us what Raleigh had to offer in the way of things that they don't have to offer here.
I just told you, Lucas, I didn't go out and about. I ate it.
But you had to see something.
I saw nothing.
Nothing at all.
I looked at my phone and went from HVAC distributor to HVA distributor. The first night I ate at a Hooters.
Oh, there you go.
And I said, and you know, there's never a bad Hooters, right? There was this one though. I was eating buffalo shrimp, and I started sweating profusely.
Yeah.
So the girl was like, "Are you okay?" I said, Are you asking me if my service is okay and if I need any more ranch, or does it look like I'm about to have a goddamn heart attack because I'm sweating profusely at this bar while I'm eating this buffalo chicken?" I said, "What's up?"
Yeah.
She goes, "Oh, our air conditioner's broken, honey."
Yeah. Okay.
I said, "Well, good. I was starting to feel fat. I'm glad that's not the case."
That's what you want, though, you know, at a place that, you know, it smells a little bit like beer in the floor and the carpet anyway. You want it to be really hot.
It was nice. It was very nice and relaxing in there.
Why, yeah.
If there's anywhere I'd rather be, it's the South in the summer.
With no air conditioning.
With air conditioner out.
Oh, yeah.
I didn't see anything. Curtis Rich asked me if I saw Raleigh. Went to see Duke. I guess Duke is there. Duke University is close to Durham. It's in Durham, which is close to Raleigh.
Mm-hmm.
No, I didn't.
Right.
I about missed my flight today because Google Maps shit the bed and told me that I arrived at my destination, which was Hearst rental car location.
But it wasn't.
Turns out when it says 400 feet, you have arrived, you're still on the damn lane to the airport. That's actually not accurate. You know, sometimes
it's actually not there.
It's not there. There's nothing there. 400 feet, you're still traveling towards the airport. So sometimes you just got to read them damn road sign where it says car return. Because the first time I was like, well, okay, it's still saying to go, but it says car rental return. Boom, that's what I'm doing.
Ought to be it.
So I hit that exit and it says rerouting. I thought, well, Okay, all right.
That's unfortunate.
So they're boarding the plane
Oof.
in the B group. I ain't one of those overachievers like Jeremy Mackey gets there and gets an A.
You're not A group. Yeah, no.
I was B39 all day long, baby.
Yeah.
And they was boarding the shit out of them B30s when I came in.
Hot, come in hot.
I was like Kevin McAllister's mama in Home Alone. I was like that family. I was rushing.
It was good you didn't have any bags to check.
But bitch, I ain't rushing. You know?
Oh, no. Now, how long of a flight is it? Like an hour?
Hour and 7 minutes this morning. So
Yeah. It's
not bad.
That's not bad. I flew into North Carolina once on my way to like Wisconsin. I believe I was going to Wisconsin. Where's the Cheeseheads at? Is that Wisconsin?
Wisconsin.
Yeah, I was there. Yeah.
Where James Hatcher claims is, the greatest football franchise. We had this argument the other day.
Of course.
Because he's a diehard Packers fan for at least 10 years. And he just where he talks about the Titans. And I said, James, I don't know how many times we got to go over this. I'm a Titans fan because they're the team state, not just because I look at the NFL landscape, but like, that team's been really good for a long time. I'm going to be the fan of that team.
Mm.
I said, so when Aaron Rodgers leaves there this year as the quarterback, that's the quarterback, Lucas.
Gotcha.
The quarterback of the Green Bay Packers. They're a football team, the National Football League in Green Bay, Wisconsin. More on football coming here in just a second. And
more on football. Is it right?
Because
morons in football. That's what you. Yeah.
You're gonna die on this hill, ain't you? Johnny Cash is overrated.
If I have to, I will.
Let me just let me hit you with a little something here.
Blow me up, baby.
While we're talking about it, James just insists on being a Packers lover.
Mm-hmm.
And I said, yeah, that's what people call bandwagoners. He said, yeah, I didn't say I wasn't a bandwagoner.
Well, at least he's honest. You know what's funny? Is like I can tell that you're like looking at your screen trying to find something right now, but you're also looking very intently at the camera, which is very like disturbing.
I apologize
because it looks like you're really studying me for some reason, and I don't like it.
Bayless has found me. I guess his mama couldn't have told him Daddy's doing something long enough. James Rinks on Friday morning,
yes,
the day after the podcast was released at 4:26 a.m.
Bam.
Said, sorry for the early text, but this will not stand.
Mm-hmm.
I know he's probably trolling, but how can someone that likes to roll around and get sweaty with other men say football sucks and people shouldn't care?
Well, here's the thing, James Rinks. There's no teams in jiu-jitsu. I'm not rooting for anybody else in jiu-jitsu. There's not a professional jiu-jitsu league where, thousands of people go out and sit around and cheer for the people on the field. That's not there. There's UFC where guys are fighting, but, nobody really gets behind a team and, wears their jerseys and does all that shit. I don't know. I just don't get it.
Where do you stand on foot? So here, Paul Kaharski, from formerly of 104.5, stands out that he hates grown men wearing other grown men
their jerseys. Yeah, that's weird. That's really weird.
Why is it weird though? Like, I've even taken and started getting weird about it just because
you have somebody else, some other man's name on your back. That's weird.
It's not like you're wearing Brent Duffer's jersey. You're wearing your like Derrick Henry, your favorite football player.
But what's the difference? If you wore Duffer's jersey, you know him.
But what's it going to say? Duffer's excavating on it.
Maybe
31.
I mean, that would make more sense. You've got more stake in that as him as your friend and him doing well.
I've never went to the field. I've never went to somebody's backyard to watch Brent Duffer excavate a field.
You never know. You might enjoy it. He might be good at it.
No,
maybe you can stand there and cheer, and maybe you can get a barbecue out and stand in the driveway with you and 38 of your closest friends and get drunk and then go stand and watch him and cheer while he's doing it. Then maybe you can get together on Sundays, everybody get together and drunk and cheer on the sidelines while they're doing it.
More on football here, and I'm ignoring all that. Now, listen, you give me a Brent Duffer excavating 31 on the back, I'll wear the shit out of it. But I also should be able to wear my Jake Locker throwback jersey.
I'm not saying that you can. I'm just saying it's weird to have another man's name on your back.
Hey, it's a lot of people's idea on it. I'm just kind of indifferent.
Yeah.
What age is the proper cutoff? I just bought Waylon a Julio Jones jersey. What's the proper cutoff for a man growing another man's?
I don't know, man. Once you're out on your own, it's kind of weird.
Okay, well, Waylon's got another couple years in.
Yeah.
Our friend Alana Carpenter
Uh-huh.
on Instagram, Laney K Mommy First. It's a stupid name, Alana. It's a stupid handle.
Uh-huh.
That's a mouthful. I'm like,
That's a lot.
If she was on the show, I'd be like, oh, and Alana, tell me about your Instagram handle. Oh, well, it's Laney K Mommy First.
Yeah.
Stupid. It's stupid. How about just put Alana C Knight? How
Yeah.
about just put Alana?
Go ahead. I've got a text message, and I'm gonna complain. I'm gonna rail against these text messages here in just a minute. I'm getting shit out of some text messages. Go ahead.
So Lucas, football is such an awesome sport because how American it is. By God, if you'd shut up, I'm going to tell you.
Go ahead.
Because of how American it is. First off.
First off, we call it football. The rest of the world had already named something football prior to us ever calling it football. So how fucking American is that we stole somebody else's name, which is probably pretty American. That we went ahead and took somebody else's name.
What we do, we steal land and everything,
Yeah. Well, there you go. I guess as far as that's concerned, it was American as shit.
Well, first off, that's soccer and they call it football.
Yeah, yeah.
Okay? The feeling you get of being in a stadium when your favorite player tackles one of the fastest quarterbacks or receivers in the world.
Oh, I lost him.
World.
There you go. Hold on. You're coming back now. There you are.
Being in a stadium when your favorite quarterbacks, player tackles one of the fastest quarterbacks receivers in the world. The one time you can yell and curse and not be told to quieten down. The roar through the stadium, the camaraderie of fans coming together, male, female, black, white, brown, all there cheering for their team. By God, she continues. The testosterone on the field, the fights, the helmet punching, the shit talking, the beers, the nachos, the halftime show, the sexy cheerleaders, the skanky cheerleaders, the okay cheerleaders, the albino cheerleaders. She didn't add all that. I'm saying that. I'm freestyling, baby. Yeah. The muscular players, the fat players, the tailgate, the friends, the family, the amount of talent on one field, take out the politics, and you won't find any sport more fun to watch. What's not to love about football, you un-American prick?
Atlanta
didn't call you an American prick. I did.
All right. Well, I mean, if you like all that shit, go ahead. Go ahead and watch it. If you're the type that wants to sit somewhere and watch somebody else and yell and cheer and woohoo, go to a high school sports game too and just yell at the referees too. As far as that goes.
High school.
Yeah, do it. Whatever. If you want to go yell and just get you fixed wherever you can.
I can't tell people, hey, listen here. I am so. Are you?
You're the type of if you're going and doing that shit, you're the type of person that stands up at a concert the entire time.
I used to like to stand. I didn't trust people that sat down. Now I go to the rhyme and I want to sit.
I want to sit.
It's old ass legs, I'm halfway to diabetes anyway,
Yeah.
And listen, high school football. Here's what I can't take serious, and I'm going to piss off 90% of our population here. But when I stopped giving a shit about high school basketball, the last time I took a dribble.
Oh yeah, it was gone.
I can't, man. I didn't go to high school basketball. I went 1 year because we still had friends that played. You and Chris and Brent. I didn't really like Brent at the time, but I liked you and Chris, of course.
Mm-hmm.
And but sorry, Brent, I didn't. You know that. And he didn't like me for all it's worth to do. We're good now. But I understand it's a little town. But if you don't have a kid, I don't see how you're that emotionally invested in
a game. I don't get it. I don't get how anybody can be so that invested in sports of any kind.
I just can't. I can't see myself if I graduate from Red Bull and Springs. God forbid, I'd rather be homeschooled. I'd rather be homeschooled than ever have to step foot on Red Bull and Springs campus. And actually,
that's just a scaled down version of being a huge super fan of, insert any football team.
No, it's no different. I mean,
yeah, it's no different at all.
It ain't. I just can't do it. Like when I graduated high school, like now that my kids play, obviously I'm a Jackson County fan, but like I just tell you what, man, I don't want to scour. Like people will come up to me and be like, "What do you think about that Gordonsville Trousdale matchup?" Odds are I don't know the players and I don't give a shit.
Right.
I know what Gainesboro's doing because I'm there at the games. But like when they're like, "Oh, son, big District 7A rivalry game this weekend," and I was like, "I don't know because I'm 37."
You know, there's one guy that I'm interested in how his game went right now. He plays high school football. I'm interested in how Wade's game went. That's it. You know,
Because y'all used to be banging and clanging down
Right.
there at Hickman Fitness Center.
right. I'm interested in how Wade's game went. I'm not interested in how Salina's game went. I'm
Well,
interested in how
God forbid.
Wade's game went. And if he goes on to play for the Titans at some point in time, I'll be interested in how he played.
Yeah.
But that's it.
Well, let me tell you something. There's
Tell
damn
me.
some emotionally. There's some. They're invested in Salina. Let me tell you something. If there's something going on in Salina, it's sports.
Oh yeah, yeah.
These kids, their parents are the ones that were so good athletes. And son, you don't get no more varsity blues than Salina,
Well,
Tennessee. I
fire
think I've
that
said,
fucking pigskin's all I can tell.
every time I hear somebody in Salina talking about their kid, you know what I hear?
What?
Come on, Johnny, you can do it. You can do it. Show them what you got. Everybody living through their kid over there. But it's every little town. It ain't just Salina. Red Bowling would say that if they had athletes, but they haven't been good in 25 years at anything, you know?
You know, we can only say that because we haven't been good in 35 years or 40 from, you know.
We don't even have a school, Lucas. They can't talk crap about our high school because we don't have a high school.
Well, they can talk crap about it because we were so bad at sports, they just took our whole school away from us.
Man, we beat Red Bowling, though, didn't
Well,
we?
there you go.
Tough guys.
I don't know if we did or not.
We didn't even have a football team in Hermitage Springs, but we could get 22 people. We could get half the ag department go over and put helmets and pads on, probably beat Red Bowling. God dang. That boy got out of jail, come hunted you down yet?
No, not yet. Which, you know, they got him on first-degree murder. He's probably not getting out of jail anytime soon. You know, so, yeah, you know, if he's got a long enough memory to remember me whenever he gets out in 50 years or whatever, you know, God forbid, I probably won't remember it by then. But
You'll put him in a cross-faced chicken wing, and
you know, I'll put him in crossface chicken hole right now if he wants me to. You know,
give him a little
a triple tickle flip with thumb extension is what I gotta give him.
Jiu-jitsu dry hump with the back skin.
Yeah, well, yeah. You know me. I'm all about it, baby.
I have two quick penis stories.
Okay. Did you say
Penis, like
okay? That's what I thought I heard.
dick.
Yep.
I actually know a coworker just told me to tell another cock story. I've never heard him talk up dirty. So and
Can't quit talking cock right now.
Not that it's dirty, but I mean it's just what it is. It's a synonym.
Yeah.
It just told me you took a FaceTime photo.
I took a FaceTime photo.
Shit, you could have got my good side. You know what I mean? Oh, look at that. I'm rougher than a night in jail.
Right now, you're not too bad right now.
Not bad, am I?
No, I've seen you a lot worse than that.
I don't know what the hell Andy Smith just asked me for.
Okay.
Okay. So first off, he come up and said, I saw a cock the other day, and I was like,
Okay.
I've never heard him start a story like this. So I'm assuming he's meaning rooster.
Yeah. Right.
But no.
Oh.
He said, I got some podcast fodder. He said, I didn't get it in for the ASOLR, but I would like to ask you guys your opinion. He said, you know, you talk about the guys versus girls. He said, but everywhere you go, he said, you see cocks drawn. He's like, there's a go-to spray paint. It's going to be, he said, he went over some bridge and he said, the thing is, people don't make big cocks. He said, they're all little cocks. And he said, this bridge, he said the whole bridge was covered in this cock. Now I don't like using the word cock. I think it's for porns only. You know, I never heard somebody like, give me a
You know,
cock.
that's a very telling of his age. He's older than we are. You know,
Not much. I think pretty comparable. Comparable even.
Really?
Comparable even.
That's interesting. That's you know, when you've made the decision to use cock, you've made a decision to do it. You know what I mean? It's not
I've only seen it on the movies.
right. Yeah.
I use the D word. Give her the D. You know. But
yeah. And
He went with
I don't even come out with the whole. I don't even say all the letters. I say the D word. You know what I mean?
You just say D. You just say
The D.
okay.
Yeah.
Wow, the D.
Yeah.
Give her the D. So he said they're all little. I don't understand. Like if you're gonna go to the route, he said, why do people draw them? I said, well, they're easy. They're easy to draw. It's pretty
Yeah.
simple. You know, it's anybody can draw a penis. He said, you know, it's guys doing it. He said, there ain't no girls out there drawing penises.
Right.
You know,
Yeah, he's right too.
he said they're all white penises. He said, except for this one that went the length of the bridge. It was a black one. I said, well, yeah,
Well, of course.
of course it
Of
was.
course it was. And it was a white guy that drew it.
Yeah. You find one on a cigarette box, it's going to be a white one.
Yeah, oh yeah. Yeah.
But
yeah,
you
you
find
find
one on
one
the
across the bridge, you know.
It's a blackie.
Yeah.
It's a dark meat one.
Yeah.
So why ain't girls out here drawing cocks on bridges? You know,
Well, that's the same reason that we don't show them our muscles whenever we build big muscles. It's for the guys. We want the other guy to know. You know, you let the guy know. You go out and you draw one. You draw a big one, and then tell everybody, look at this little one you drew, just so they know. You know.
Yeah.
Yeah. You just gotta let them know.
I don't think women talk about average size ones.
I don't think so.
I think they only talk about them when they're abnormally large or they're abnormally small.
Yeah, and I don't know that they even talk about them that much. You know.
I don't know. I've not been in a lot of girl chats about penises.
You know, I just don't think it's likely not as important as what we would like for it to be.
I saw a thing on TikTok because I'm a TikTok star now, of course, you know, after my one video that went hot. I saw a girl take a tape measure and extend it out to 5 inches.
Yeah.
And she put it right here on her jawbone.
Uh-huh.
And at 5 inches just lasted her entire mouth. And she's like, okay. I was like, you just made a whole average folk day right there.
Oh yeah. Yeah.
You just took an whole average man and made him feel, pumped him up, you know. And another thing, I had a friend of a friend, you know. We've talked about this probably on the podcast. I don't understand why men talk about other men's penises more than we think women talk about them.
Mm-hmm.
A friend of Mackey's one time told me, he's like, I don't have trouble getting girls, but most of the women I've ever got in my life is because Mackey told him I had a huge penis.
Out there wingman and don't even know why. Yeah.
Why can't I get none? Because you keep talking about the other guys.
Well, you start telling them about yours, and then maybe you'll start getting them. You know.
Or maybe not.
Yeah, or maybe not. Maybe don't tell them about it.
Molly, settle down out there. I hear
she can't help it. She can't help it. She got too excited.
I just wonder about that. You know, I mean, of course it ain't like I'm just being a complete hypocrite. Because how many times I throw out that light pole comment when I'm sitting across from you?
I don't know. You know,
Hickman's got one on him. Don't let him lie to you.
Well, he ain't lying about it. You know, he just ain't talking about it. You know.
It's got cobwebs and mold on it. But
well, yeah, you know, it broke down and don't work. But, you know, back in the day, you know.
You blow a back out or two. You know,
no. No.
Well, hell.
Yeah. What was the other one?
Okay, well, that's one penis.
Yeah.
So we don't know why they do it. We just do it.
Well,
men, we draw penises.
Yeah, we draw penises and we flex our muscles at other men. That's just what it is. We're every one of us 12% gay is just what it is.
13 and a half, you look in the right circles, you know.
Right.
Okay, so the second one was there's a man got caught in Cookeville, and I'll read the story here to you.
Oh, I know about this.
It's the weirdest story of the year.
Got caught in Lebanon, didn't he? Got chased to Lebanon.
Yeah, it said that come from WJLE, your local news leader. Hey, buddy, I'm on the phone. Come on in here and play a little NBA Jam, kid. Because I'm on the phone with Lucas. Look.
Hey, buddy. Well,
yeah, I'll be right out, okay?
Tell him we're almost done.
We're almost done, okay? I'll be right in. All right, so this comes from WLJE, your local news leader, Smithville, Tennessee. This is sent to me by Doug Martin, Jeremy Mackey, Brandon Cooper, and even my wife.
Somebody showed this to me at jiu-jitsu the other night.
Well, if you can't read about it at jiu-jitsu, where can you read about it?
Right.
Where a man's nutsack's hanging on top of your forehead at all times.
This was a woman. This was a woman told me about it. Go ahead.
Law enforcement officers encountered a bizarre incident Wednesday morning as a Cookeville man led them on a 2-county pursuit from Dowtown to Lebanon on Highway 70. They learned it was the man, 39-year-old Tyson Gilbert, had severed his own penis. My friend Sydney. My friend Sydney at work when I was reading today, I put severed, and I tell her the thing I told you. I know the word. I don't need you correcting me. I said we just had this issue on the podcast last night. So the old boy severed his own penis and
Oof.
tossed it out the car window somewhere along the route even.
Mhm.
Maybe route would be a pretty well description.
yeah, that's right.
Either before or during the chase. Gilbert said he heard voices on his car radio telling him to commit the act in order to save the world.
Yeah. Yep. I told the girl that showed me the thing. I told her, I said, it's they cause a lot of issues, and at some point in time, he might have just decided that most of his issues came from that thing, and thought, I'm just getting rid of it. It's led me to the position to where I'm in a police car chase. I'm running from the police right now, and it's all because of this stupid thing right here. I'm getting rid of it.
And it was probably a big one. He was cursed. Those guys with big ones,
They hear
cursed,
stuff.
really.
And here's the thing: it probably had so much blood flowing to it, he was hearing voices on his radio.
I don't know how much drugs you got. I don't know how
All
much
of
black.
them. I told this other thing. I told her meth's a hell of a drug.
Well, that's like meth, bath salts, and
Oh.
ecstasy all rolled into one.
Yeah.
Add some black.
Let's
tar.
actually not disgrace the good name of ecstasy over there.
yeah, because he'd be trying to stick it in.
Yeah,
something,
yeah,
cut
he
it off,
gonna be-
and ecstasy.
He'll be feeling of it for sure, but he ain't gonna be cutting on it.
Yeah, it's meth. That's meth.
That's meth and bath salt right there.
and black tar and a little old black tar heroin injected
Yeah.
into his big toe. He might have put black tar heroin into the vessel line of his cock.
Yeah, I mean, it might have been about to rot off, so he thought just get rid of it. But if that's the way you're gonna do it,
Is it a? Hold on, I lost you.
okay, hold on. There I am.
If that's the way you're going to do it, what?
If that's the way you're gonna do it, you might as well be in a police chase and get it in the newspaper because you don't want it. You don't want to Lorena Bobbitt it. Hey, hold on.
No.
Hold on. Let me get this real quick. Hold on. My fault. I'm back. Didn't mean to hang up on you. Same thing happened to me. Did to you? The kids come in.
I tell you, can't people just let us get our quickie in?
Just quick. That's all I'm asking for. Just a quickie.
I just
Cut it off. Cut it off. Get rid of it.
what do you use, a machete?
No. You got to hit that joker with a good sharp new razor blade. Machete's always gonna have nicks and scratches in it. You don't want to. You don't want to do that.
Yeah.
You either want to get a cleaver or a razor blade to get it over quick. Got to go fast.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Mine's not going to go in a museum after I'm done with it, but I want to keep it as long as I can.
And I think you'll have a better shot at keeping it if you use a cleaver or razor blade. Somebody might be able to put it back on. You hack that joker off with a machete, it's going to take 2 or 3 strikes and it ain't going to come off clean.
And look, I bruised that thing and beat it up, but I ain't never going to cut the poor boy.
No, not on purpose, Going to work pretty hard to keep from it, truthfully.
Andy Smith asked me if I have an eye rig. I don't know what that is, baby.
I don't know. I'm telling you, say I got an iPad and an iPhone and an iWatch, but I ain't got no iRig, I don't reckon.
I don't know what it is. It's supposed to be recording some stuff tomorrow, but
Yeah.
last thing, the kid from the Nirvana Nevermind video with the penis.
Yeah.
He's suing them because it's affected his life.
Oh, yeah. But, here's the thing. Nobody knows who that is. Until he told everybody that was me. He probably went and told everybody that it was him. It's probably his own fault. And now
He was so affected by it that not too long ago he posed with the album cover for the anniversary.
well, there you go. It's his own damn
Now
fault.
he's distraught and looking for damages.
Yeah, sure.
Nobody would know. It's like the equivalent of being a child star without you didn't do any acting. At least like we see your face, like you were a baby.
Yeah. Like the kid from Dennis the Menace. Do you remember Dennis the Menace? I don't remember who that kid was, right? Nobody knows who that kid is. Nobody knows him. Remember Problem Child? Nobody knows where that kid is. Nobody cares.
I still hate that child.
Yeah, he's a problem. He's fine. If he hadn't have told everybody who he was, nobody'd know.
Yeah.
The judge ought to tell him no just because he's an idiot.
Well, I would imagine it's not going to go very far.
I mean, they'll plead. They won't even go to. It won't even go to court. They'll just pay it off so they don't have to defend it. He'll get some money.
Christ. I just didn't really see us going three penis stories deep.
I don't know why you didn't. There's never a lack of penis stories with us.
How did you fail to mention? How you missed it? Where I threw that little 3 penises deep. Mm-hmm.
Oh, missed it. Oh man,
I'm clever, really.
you. If anybody is, you are. So I want to. The GOP. Well, this is not GOP. This is Donald Trump. I am getting lambasted with Donald Trump text messages. Text messages for Donald Trump. 99% of Trump patriots have responded. Friend, would you join Trump's social media site? Final notice, only 43% of Americans say they're extremely proud to be an American. SOS, humbly asking for the last time, friend, would you join Trump's new social media site? Hold on, here's my favorite. Oh, I must have got rid of it. It said, Biden supporter status confirmed. You have left Trump behind. Here's another one I got. It's Mike Pompeo. You can't share this, friend. You can't ignore this. You must delete this after you're done. Got one, 625. It says, are you a Democrat, friend? Your GOP record is missing and House leadership needs you. I am getting lit up by this Donald Trump text message campaign. I'm tired of this shit. This is a good way to get rid of your supporters right here, buddy.
Well, it's not him. He's not.
I know who it is, and I know it's not him, but they need to dry that shit up in a real hurry. That whole, if you're not with me, you're against me. That shit don't work. If you're not with me, you're against me is a good way to turn me against you, is all I can tell him.
Well, obviously, you don't follow America. That's exactly how our world is.
Democrat status confirmed. I've left Trump behind. Because I'm not on his social media site that he's...
Well, they don't know. The two things they obviously don't know about you. You don't do social media and you're not American.
That's
right. You don't
like
football.
That's right. Yeah, they think...
You should pencil that into them.
You think... y'all think I'm not American? Listen to this. I think football, soccer. How about them apples?
Hey, I ain't going to the Titans game, but I'll go to the MLS game.
Oh, yeah. Oh, by the way, Australia's women's national soccer team played a group of 15-year-old boys, and that group of 15-year-old boys beat the shit out of them. I saw that on Sky News Australia the other day.
What about the story about the fake football team that got on ESPN this week?
I started hearing about it on the radio, but I had to get out of the truck. I hadn't done
any research. Mark Hensley sent me some stuff, and I've seen it. Obviously, it's like they basically is like that movie Accepted. They just made a whole school up and somehow convinced ESPN that they were a school and they got on prime time.
Yeah, we had a real school and couldn't do that, and I don't know how in the hell they done it, but I don't know. I hadn't heard too much about it. I just heard the beginnings of it. I got stuck on a channel that was all sports this week on my radio at some point in time, and I thought, holy shit, listen to this. And then I got right up.
I have arrived in hell.
Yeah, here it is. I thought, I'm not going far. I'll just drive down. I'll just get there and it'll be over. And I thought, Jesus Christ, people listen to this all the time.
That'd be like me walking into a vehicle and says, well, let's get that Chevy big block. And
yeah, I mean, you hear that big old cam thumping. I bet that's got a 593 stroker in it. Holy shit. Get me out of here.
I think we're overdue for a post from the Chevrolet fan page.
Oh, yeah. We need to get it out and read one.
I need to find one of those for next week.
Yeah. Well, plug us. I got to get in here and look at these boys and feed them.
Yeah, I gotta pretend my family I haven't been gone for 2 days.
Well, yeah. Plug for us.
We got 20 tickets left for Chris Night. So you hear this, I hope it's down to 15 or 12.
Mm-hmm.
Friday, Saturday night, Clay County Fairgrounds. The last time you'll hear this advertisement until next week, we promote how hopefully good it went.
Right.
215 Arcot Road. Listen, we told you last week, Google Maps is stupid. If you're coming from Moss, it's right past the high school by Jack's on the left. If you're coming from the other way, it's right past the bridge on the left. Look over there, it's baseball field. It ain't that hard. It's just stupid that we don't have a physical address. I apologize for the ignorance that nobody can't get a physical address down here in this joint.
That's Clay County for you. There you go.
Hey, I don't know. Anyway, but yeah, of course, Amonette, Eagle Auction and Realty, Lee J. Amonette, my main sponsor. So go check out everything he's doing. I've just shared 2 listings today on Facebook. my main sponsor. But again, Chris Knight, first time ever in Salina that I know of. I'm sure somebody can confirm that.
Oh yeah.
Addison Johnson. Then we added Cherokee Upton, a little 18-year-old girl. She'll be playing. So doors open at 6. Chairs will be there. How many tickets we sell? How many chairs will be there? So you don't have to bring chairs. Doors open at 6. Cherokee goes on at 6:30. Addison at 7, and Chris will take the stage at 8 o'clock. JB's Barbecue. You can get barbecue nachos or a barbecue sandwich with chips for 10. With a drink, it'll get to be $12. I don't sell alcohol at the event. Plan accordingly. Act like you've been in public before.
The big important part is act like you've been in public before if you partake.
Absolutely. Don't. If you come to fight, if you come to start trouble,
if you come to fight, find another place to do it. Not there.
It ain't welcome.
Be respectful.
Because Lucas has been training me. We've been doing a little sparring. I'll probably choke your ass out right there while Chris Knight.
I've already showed him an arm triangle, and he'll throw that joker on you in a lightning quick.
Yeah. I ain't playing, baby.
Yeah.
I'll throw that out.
Arm triangle.
Arm triangle on an MF for real quick. How quick?
Right quick.
Right quick, real quick, left quick. It don't matter. All around quick, baby.
Right.
I'll F somebody up. I didn't play. I got kicked out of school. I'm not going to recess.
That's what I heard.
Yeah, you damn right. You was there.
Mm-hmm. I heard you didn't play with it. You were serious about it. That's
Connie
right.
Connie wasn't going to kick me out, but Lindell said he's got to go. He ain't playing.
Get him out.
He ain't playing. He can't come to recess.
Yeah.
And
I heard you never played with it. You serious about it the whole time.
Yeah. That's right. I ain't never played with it.
Well,
I used to play with it. I get serious with it.
Yeah.
What else? What else do I need to talk about over there?
Well, go ahead and plug your upcoming festival too.
Piss on that festival. We'll talk about that after. If people wanted to go to eventbrite.com and get tickets to Alex Wright, Julie Williams, not Julie Williams, Julie Roberts.
Yeah, there you go.
Ryan Davis, Addison Johnson, Caleb and Leanne, the Smoky Knights, Mike DeMez. They could. It's on eventbrite.com.
Why not go look at it? If you've got a minute to take a look at it, why not stop by and maybe get a ticket or two? And then
Mike Davo said it's whatever.
It's whatever. And you could probably even stop down there and see what's at the barn sale prior to going. Hit them up with it.
Hey, well, don't look bad, does it?
Well, ain't bad. Ain't bad. It's coming in.
Guys flexing on guys. I got that big pump in yesterday morning at Fayetteville Gym Center.
Me hit you with that.
I went to my hotel. You showed a little definition.
I hit you with that.
I was down there. Hey, look, I was down there at Fayetteville at the Hyatt Place Hotel. Hilton Garden Inn, whichever one was in Fayetteville. I don't know. I'm like a pro wrestler. I don't even know. I was in there banging and clanging. I went to the Waffle House, got me some egg whites over easy.
Oof, yeah.
Had me some toast with that thing. I went and done me some pre-workout, just driving from town to town.
Yeah.
Got divorced 3 times. Tripped out on cocaine. Like a pro wrestler lifestyle.
Oh, yeah.
None of that happened except me banging and clanging in Fayetteville.
Get them,
baby. That ain't bad.
Ain't bad.
It ain't Lucas Jean, but it ain't bad.
It ain't bad.
You know what's stopping that arm from looking good?
What?
My 265, 75, 16 Michelin wrapped around my love handles. My waist.
Hey, all it is, start counting them calories, baby.
I count them. I count them one spoonful at a time. Shove them down my big ass mouth all day. Hey, can we talk about Chris Knight or not?
You already did. Do it again, though. Hit him one more time.
20 tickets left.
Get them.
They ain't gonna be none at the door. If 20 sells before Saturday, don't come up there and say, "Hey, baby, I want to come in. I want to get funky like a monkey up in this mud, baby. We out here in public." I said, "No, sorry, buddy. You've had 3 months to buy them.
No door sales.
I hope not. Now,
Okay.
if we still got 5 or 10 left the day of, you'll know it. It'll be on Facebook.
Right.
Look here.
Try not to sell in at the door. Bring your money.
Try not to.
Get your barbecue when you get there.
It's gonna be a good time.
It'll be a great
Leave it
time.
to a Hey, you know what I like to say about it? Because Slime always thought he's better than Herman Springs.
What?
Leave it to a Herman Springer to finally bring something good to Salina, Tennessee.
And there you go, baby.
I'm just joking, Salina. But you know it's true.
Well, there it is. Bring everything.
Just joking. That's just them jokes.
Yeah, that's all right though. All right,
The
everybody.
world-
See you Saturday. The
Also,
20
I'd
of
like
you
to
that
know-
don't have tickets, get a hold of them. Go
You
ahead.
know, Brandon Cooper and Jeremy Mackey. It's the end of the world. Brandon Cooper and Jeremy Mackey have met each other in real life in public.
Oh no.
We're done.
Huh.
We're screwed.
Well, which Mackey did he meet though?
He
Prime
met
time.
the.
He made
he said
prime
he
time
wa-
Mackey.
He said he walked up to Mackey and said, "Are you Jeremy Mackey?" So by God, I hope so.
I know which one he met. Then no need to go any further.
He said, "I work with your boy." He said, "I work with your boy DK." He goes, "That's my boy right there."
Yeah.
He
Yeah.
said, then he saw him at another establishment, and he saw him at another establishment. He said, "I'm gonna sing a little dinosaur for you, Cooper." He said, "What are you singing?" He said, "By God, what do you think?"
Well, good. I like it when prime time shows up.
Prime Time showed up to my house Saturday after he'd been out Friday night. He showed up to my house to play fantasy football,
Good.
and he was
Showed out for him.
don't stop, won't stop, can't stop, won't stop.
Well, that's good. I like it when he won't stop.
Yeah, yep.
That's the best one. All right, I
All
got to
right,
get in
buddy.
here and look at these kids.
I love your face.
Thank you very much.
I like looking at this. You know,
Well,
you're a
I
good looking
appreciate.
fella.
I appreciate
Did you
that.
Did you get voted most attractive in high school?
As a matter of fact, I did.
Oh, I knew it was one of us. Turns out it was two of us.
Ooh, gotcha.
We pretty, ain't we?
Well,
Was.
I'm not. What's that? The Goonies. I'm not quite that guy from the Goonies.
Yeah.
I'm not quite that, but I'm not quite Johnny Depp either.
You know where I'm at? I'm like my favorite Cody Jinks song. I'm somewhere in the middle.
Yep, that's me, buddy. Somewhere
We
in
ain't
the middle.
bad.
Yeah, it ain't.
Ain't
We
nobody
ain't good
gonna-
either, but we ain't bad.
No, ain't nobody gonna kick us out of bed for eating crackers though.
Well, I wouldn't test it. I ain't gonna take them in the bedroom and test it out. But I would hope not. But
I'm gonna test it out tonight. I'm gonna
I'll-
make a whole damn thing of saltines in that bed tonight.
it's up to you. But I'm just telling you, we ain't what we used to be.
Hell no.
No, I wouldn't get
But I
voted most
understood
attractive. I wouldn't get voted most attractive. I did get told one time that if I had to look at our picture from graduation, I don't know that I can pick you out of it right now.
Oh. Well, fuck that guy.
Yeah,
But-
yeah. But I looked in the
wanna
mirror
end
and thought, it might be true.
I want to end on one thing now. I thought about your graduating class.
Okay.
I found David Reardon found me on TikTok and commented on my video.
Yeah.
David Reardon is funny as all hell on TikTok.
Oh, I guarantee it. He's always has been.
Like, I knew it was funny. This is another level of funny. David Reardon's the best thing on TikTok right now.
Well, that's good. I wouldn't doubt it. I always thought he was funny. I always liked David.
I just want to put him over. I just want to. That's David Reardon. Like, that's the equivalent of wrestling. I'm looking up at the lights. David Reardon's on top of me. 1, 2, 3. Pin me, pay me. I just did the job for David Reardon. He's going over 1, 2, 3.
Well, there you go.
Best thing on TikTok. I don't know what his handle is, but if somebody gets to my TikTok, I only follow like 50 people. He's like the one that posts all the cock videos, but it's roosters, not cocks, not other cocks.
Gotcha.
See, it's all full circle in this show. It's all full circle, baby.
That's why we like to do it. That's how we like to end it. We like to end it where we began it. That's how we get full circle.
That's
All right,
it.
everybody. We love you. Thanks for listening.
Bye. Love y'all.